part of our 2022 North Dakota Shrine Bowl player profile with us, a Wahpeton Husky that is now Blake Schafer. And Blake, for you specifically to get nominated here to the Shrine Bowl, there's a lot of really good players who've been nominated in years past and had an opportunity to put on that Wahpeton Husky logo as well and represent your city. So what does it mean for you to be the next chapter and the next step in that legacy?
It means everything. For something young players can look up to and strive to get, to see me, working in the off seasons to get there, to get to the Shrine Bowl at the end of my career, bring the team to playoffs. We haven't been there in years, and it's a good pedestal for people to look at.
The one thing you mentioned about the playoffs there, is there a particular game that comes to mind, Blake, or a particular football moment that comes to mind about your favorite memory on Friday Night Lights, or maybe it's something about just going to a college or professional game?
Definitely my junior year. The prior year, my sophomore year, we were 0-9. We were learning. We were very young. We had no experience. In our junior year, the team really got together. And we had some hard-fought losses at the beginning, but our homecoming game, we ended up going into 4 overtimes with Valley City. And that was definitely the best game, my most favorite game I've ever played. We won, of course. And, we got the Gatorade out. We poured it on Coach. It was awesome, something I'll never forget.
Those are the memories that are going to stick with you forever, as you kind of mentioned, Blake. And as you take a look ahead, for guys that are 14, 15 years old, kind of getting their first licks, so to speak, at the varsity program, what would be something that you kind of mentioned as a role model for some of those guys already or younger players? What would be some advice that you would give them to have a chance to, hey, you know what, in your senior season, this is attainable if you do some certain things?
Yeah. First thing is to take advantage of the off seasons. COVID, I think, really gave me an advantage personally, because I have a home gym downstairs, and I really put on a lot of weight, of muscle, and getting out to throw with the guys every day in the summer, work it around your work schedule. Each day, you have that advantage to get better. You got to take advantage of it. The off seasons are a big thing. It's bigger than the season. It separates you from kind of the average players.
For you specifically, Blake, as you kind of put on that Wahpeton Husky helmet one more time once it comes off from the Shrine Bowl there, the high school days are over and the next chapter ahead in life is coming up. So what is your next chapter, Blake?
I will be staying in Wahpeton for 2 years, and then I will finish up my degree in business and finance at NDSU.
So for you specifically, what made business, finance, and, just NDSCS kind of the right choice, do you think, just, right out of high school for you?
Yeah. My mom, I've always looked up to her, and she's in the banking field. She's always someone I've looked up to and kind of what I want to model my career after. And staying in WAP, I have a lot of friends. I don't want to leave too far. I want to see these next 2 football seasons for sure. Watch my sister graduate. It's not a good time for me to leave the city right now.
So for you specifically on a football field, to kind of go to a superstitious note here, were you superstitious before Friday Night Lights, Blake? And if you had anything, let us know about it.
It's kind of a superstition, but every game, home or away, I'm very religious. So I would go to church and kneel in front of the cross, kind of give the game to God. Hope everyone's safe, no injuries. It's kind of a thing I had to do before I played a game.
That's one thing that we've seen definitely through many players. Was there other guys that joined you during that time, Blake? Or is that something where, it was kind of an opportunity for you to reflect, for you just to kind of have your own space for a couple minutes before a game?
Yeah, it was kind of a thing for me that was personal. Later on in the senior year, I did have one buddy come with me towards the end of our last senior game. He kind of wanted to give it to God. And it was awesome to have his presence with me in that.
Hey, Blake, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here in the Shrine Bowl as well. And best of luck moving forward at NDSCS coming up in the fall. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.